All right, folks, gather round, because today we're going deep into the real history of my arch-nemesis, Taylor Swift. That's right, the queen of breakup ballads, the princess of pop, and somehow, despite all odds, the bane of my existence. But today's not about her whole career. No, today's about one glorious moment in pop culture history that shook the world, the Kanye mic steal at the 2009 VMAs. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. That moment when the universe briefly corrected itself before slipping right back into the mediocrity we now swim in. So, let me set the stage for you. Taylor Swift, fresh off singing about high school romance like it's Shakespearean tragedy, gets up on stage to accept the Best Female Video award for, you guessed it, You Belong With Me. And let's be honest, folks, that video, it's basically a Hallmark card with a soundtrack. But anyway, there she is, all teary-eyed and innocent, when, cue the hero, Kanye West bursts onto the stage like a gladiator into the arena. And what does Kanye do? He grabs that mic and says what we were all thinking. Yo, Taylor, I'ma let you finish, but Beyoncé had one of the best videos of all time. Folks, let's be real for a second. Kanye was right. I mean, Beyoncé's Single Ladies, that video was a cultural reset. That thing had people dancing in the streets, proposing with hand choreography, and probably starting revolutions somewhere. Meanwhile, Taylor's video was like watching a teen drama that should have ended after episode 1. But here's the real question, folks. The question that haunts my dreams every night. Why the fuck did Kanye let her finish? I mean, he had the mic, he had the stage, he had the moment. And what does he do? He gives it back. He let her finish. Come on, yeah? The damage was done, the truth was out there, but he just couldn't take the final step. It's like almost saving the world but deciding to go home for lunch instead. If he had kept talking, we might have avoided years of songs about scarves, ex-boyfriends, and Starbucks lovers. But no, he let her finish, and look where we are now. We're stuck in a musical purgatory, where every radio station is playing some variation of Poor Taylor, Victim of Love, Victim of the World. But here's the kicker. She played the victim card like a pro. Kanye handed her a golden ticket to sympathy, and boy did she cash it in. That night she went from being sweet little country girl to America's favorite underdog. And now she's a billionaire. Let that sink in. She's got more money than the GDP of some countries, and yet somehow she's still the underdog in every song. Really, Taylor? You're out here flying on private jets, buying mansions in every time zone, and you want us to believe you're still crying over some guy who didn't text you back? Come on. We see through the act. And let's not forget what happened after Kanye tried to speak some truth. Taylor Swift's career didn't just survive, it exploded. Kanye did more for her career in 30 seconds than any ex-boyfriend ever could. The sympathy tour was in full swing, and suddenly, Taylor Swift was untouchable. She became a brand, not an artist. And what did we get? More albums, more songs, more lyrics that sound like they were pulled from an angsty 16-year-old's diary. But let's not kid ourselves. Kanye was right. Beyoncé should have won that night. Taylor's video was just another predictable cookie-cutter production, while Single Ladies, that was revolutionary. But Taylor milked that moment like her life depended on it. She took that victim narrative and turned it into a billion-dollar empire. And the rest of us? We've been paying the price ever since. Every time you hear, "Shake it off" in the grocery store, just remember, it didn't have to be this way. And don't even get me started on the whole self-made narrative. Oh yeah, Taylor Swift started from nothing, sure. If by nothing you mean a wealthy family with connections in the music industry and a dad who probably had a better portfolio than Warren Buffett, spare me. Starting from nothing? You want to see what starting from nothing looks like? It's a Bitcoin maximalist fighting the Fed, not a pop star born with a silver microphone. So yeah, Swifties, keep defending your queen. Keep saying she earned every penny while she's flying around in private jets, pretending she's still the same girl from a small town. The rest of us, though? We're here wondering where Kanye is when you need him. Because let's be real, he didn't just take the mic that night. He took a stand for truth. And you know what? That Kanye moment should be an inspiration to all of us. It's not just about Taylor. The real lesson here is we all need to snatch the mic. Not just from Taylor, but from the real villains. Kamala Harris, Warren Buffett, George Soros, those who perpetuate this broken fiat slave system we're trapped in. It's time we all pull a Kanye and say, "I'ma let you finish, but you're full of it." Until next time, folks, remember, there's always a mic to steal and mediocrity to call out. Consider yourselves led to paradise. All right, folks, today we're diving into an artist who's spitting more truth in a single track than Taylor Swift has in her entire career. I'm talking about Loza Alexander. This man is out here, fighting cancer, and still delivering some of the most hard-hitting bars you'll hear. Take his song, Gas Tag, where Loza calls out the soaring gas prices. He's not just singing about it. He's exposing the system. While the elites are feeding us excuses, Loza's out here pulling back the curtain on this economic sham. He says it like it is. We're all getting taxed out of our minds while the powers that be continue their games. Loza's not here to write a catchy hook. He's here to wake you up. But it doesn't stop there. Lying Kamala? Now that's how you call out a politician. Kamala Harris? Loza's not fooled, and neither should you be. His lyrics hit with brutal honesty. Lying Kamala, don't ever tell the truth like lying Obama. He takes aim at the hypocrisy, the lies, and the damage done to the American people. While Kamala's out here pushing a false narrative, Loza's telling you straight. She's in it for the power, not the people. And here's the kicker, folks. Loza's out here making these tracks while battling cancer. This isn't some pop star pretending to be a tortured soul. This is a man standing on the front lines, speaking truth while fighting for his life. So while Taylor Swift's busy writing about her ex, Loza's out here fighting both the system and cancer, and still putting out fire music. This man deserves all the respect. Loza Alexander isn't just an artist. He's a warrior. While Kamala Harris, Warren Buffett, George Soros, and the other architects of the broken fiat system are out here, Loza's taking them on, mic in hand. So, Swifties, keep singing your breakup anthems. We're over here snatching the mic from the real villains. Until next time, folks, catch you on the corporate flip side.